This tutorial will show how to add a gateway that uses a decision service. We start by cloning the latest snapshot of the Claims Review app and proceed to open the new copy of the app in Designer. Then we open the Claims Review process and drag a new gateway to the diagram. Next, we reconnect the links and add a new link that will allow the execution to skip the next step when the condition in the gateway evaluates to false. We change the names of some of these links for better readability. Now we go to the Decision tab of the gateway and click on the New button. We type a name for the new decision service and click Finish. The new decision service opens and we switch to the Variables tab. For simplicity, we will add only two input variables. Now we add an output variable of type boolean, which will be used for the gateway to pick the outgoing link. Back in the Diagram tab, we drag and drop a val rule activity and connect it to the start and end nodes. We switch to the Decisions tab and we type a very simple rule that says if full coverage in all vehicles is true and the claim date is after July 4, then set the claim applicable variable to true. We go back to the claims review process in order to be able to map the inputs to the decision service we just created. We notice that the inputs that we just added are not showing up, so we close the process and reopen it in order to force a refresh. Once again, we open the decision tab of the gateway and now we see the fields where we can map the inputs to the decision service. We set the accident date to go to the claim date input. And then also set the full coverage on all vehicles variable. Next we go to the Implementation tab to set the link that will be followed when the output of the decision service is true. We are ready to test this process. We click on the Play button and proceed to claim the first task. We set one of the coverage options to false so that the side if claim is applicable human service is not skipped. We move to the next screen and complete this code, then we go back to Process Designer. And as expected, the decided claim is applicable step was reached and is ready to be claimed. We go ahead and do that. We type a comment and click approve so the process keeps going. Now we see that the process is stopping the next activity, but we choose to terminate this execution early in order to try this scenario again. We play back the process once more and claim the first task, but this time we are going to leave all the coverage options set to yes, which means that the next step will be skipped. Right, back in the scenario we click refresh, and as you can see the process is past that step. This concludes the demo.